Welcome, friends, to this series of Learning Google Cloud Platform. In the last lesson, we created a new VM instance and attached a disk to the VM instance. We saw how we can connect to the VM instance in different ways. If you haven't watched those videos, we are requesting you to watch those videos first and then come back to this demo. We are providing the links to those videos in the description below. In this lecture, we will learn how we can make a custom image of the running instance or the stops instance, and what are the basic differences between different backup solutions. I'm sure you will be delighted to have this learning. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do it now. This will help you to watch when the new version will come. Also, please hit the notification button so that you do not miss any videos. So let's get started. So, first thing, we need to understand what are the different backup solutions are there for the VM instances. So in the slide, you can see there are three types of solutions that GCP is providing right now. So first one is the custom image. So when you create a VM instance, actually you are going to select some operating system. So it may be Linux, any kind of Linux like Ubuntu, maybe Debian, maybe Red Hat Linux, or CentOS, Fedora, whatever. So those are actually the public image. And you can really build your own image to select the operating system. So those are basically the custom image. So when you use your custom image, if you are having n number of disks attached to your VM instance, so it will include all the disks with you with the image. So that disks you need to manually attach to those VMs, but you are having the images of those disks along with the image. But it is not an incremental one, and it is very region and zone specific. You cannot change the region and zone of those VM instances. And on the other hand, you are having the disk snapshot. So when we are saying the disk snapshot, so those are basically the entire disk of those disks that are attached to that VM instance. So it can be the boot disk, it can be the non-boot disk as well. So it doesn't matter what kind of disk you are using when you are taking the snapshot. Now, this can be incremental, and whenever you are going to clone the image or going to clone the VM instance, you generally take the boot disk of that VM instance to take the snapshot. Now, it depends upon you. I mean, you can really take the non-boot disks as well if you are having the data in that disk and that is valuable for that instance. Now, these disk snapshots are basically incremental in nature. So in a specific region, when you first take the snapshot, it will take the full snapshot, and then subsequent snapshots will be the delta changes from the past to snapshot. And whatever the next snapshot you will take, it will take the next set of changes, and that will consume less space compared to the other backup solutions. And not only that, it is having a fantastic feature like when you delete one earlier snapshot, it can actually copy the changes to the next one, which is actually right now in the system. So it's completely overhead less and less space consuming backup solution. That's the best one in this kind. But it depends upon your business requirement, and there is another solution that GCP provides is the disk image. So it is basically just like the custom image, but here you are not going to be use the disk image when you are actually running the VM instance, unlike the custom image. So if your VM is actually running, it is recommended not to take the disk image, but GCP is providing you a option like hyphen force flag if you really don't bother about the consistency of the system VM instance. You can use that force flag to take the disk image, but it is not implemented in Python. So these are three different kinds of backup solutions that are actually providing by GCP at present. So there are a number of ways you can take the backup, but these are three popular ones. So in this video, we are going to demo each of them, and we are going to have you comfortable with the differences, and you can comfortable enough to choose which one is suitable for your business need. So stay tuned, and we will have our demo where we can see all these in action. So friends, this is our Google Cloud Platform web console, and we are at the VM instance dashboard. So in this dashboard, you can see like we are having this my VM1 instance there in the earlier video. If you have not watched it yet, we are recommending you to watch those videos and come back here to check this demo. Now, all these links of those videos are there in the description, so you can consult anytime and check those videos and then come back here. So now this VM, we have attached one disk as well. So apart from this boot disk, what we did in the earlier videos, we have attached one additional disk named disk 1 of the size of 10 GB attached in this VM. Now, what we will do, we will first learn how to take the custom image of this VM. So it's very easy. You just press this triple dot hamburger menu on the right side of the VM, and you just create new machine image. So what you exactly need to do, you have to provide a name of this image. So maybe custom machine image, and we have good name. And you can keep the description if you want, and just keep it blank. Now, next is location. Now, if you have this multi-region, so basically there are three regions: US, Asia, and Europe Pacific. So in the European Union, all these European and African region will be choose to keep the backup image of this custom machine image. If you choose the Asia, then all the Asia regions like Delhi, Tokyo, Australia, and all those Asian region will be chosen for keep this backup. So just kind of a redundancy, we keep more than three locations to have the high available solution. But I'm not going to keep it in different region altogether. So I'm just keeping it in maybe in Delhi or Mumbai. So Delhi is the best one. Okay. And I'm just going to create the machine image. Now see, whenever it is being created, we will see how many disks right now we have uh, to double check whether we are having a few disks in class. So you can see disk one and my unit one, these two disks. So this machine image will take some time to be created, and once it is created, we will come back and we'll see how it can be used to create a VM. And also we will take the snapshot of the disks, um, and we will see how those can be used too, and what are the differences between these. So let me pause my video and I will come back when it is available. Excellent. So our machine image has been taken. So you can see we can use this machine image to create an instance. So let's do that. Now let me create an instance using this um, machine image. So if you see that if we choose this one, we cannot change the region and the zone. If you do so, it will not able to use this disk. No, to just confirm this, maybe I can just randomly check if I can do, maybe I can keep this Montreal region for my VM, and you see, I mean, the disk is not able to read from the Montreal. So I really need to change it, and we need to keep it US Central 1 because the main machine was created in US Central 1. So the region and zone is completely fixed one. I can see the boot disk is used and it is not productive right now. And the same is from the machine image. Now, if you scroll down below, you can see the advanced option. And if I just want to see whether there is a disk or not, see. So as my VM instance has two disks, so this particular image is actually going to create that disk along with this machine image. So let me create the VM, and once it is up and running, I will come back and see how many disks are there and how this machine is ready for us. Okay, fine. So our machine is ready. So let's go to this machine and let's see what it has done. Okay, so if you go to this disk section, you can see the boot disk is there. And along with that, you can see the additional disk, and you can see that 10 GB disk is attached with it. So let's connect to this VM instance. Okay. So for that, first let us see what are the VM instance it is showing right now. So you can see right now we are having two machine um, with us. So maybe we can connect to this instance from the gcloud command. Fine. So let us see lsdlk. So whether we can see the disk or not. Yes, this apart from this boot disk, so this is the boot disk, and this is the additional disk that this custom image has provided along with this one. So remember, we had created one small file into this disk. So let's see whether we are having this file system ready or not. Unfortunately, the file system is not ready. So what we need to do, we need to actually mount this disk, um, mount this disk, and this SDB is the disk, and we are going to mount this at this new FS. So this is where we had actually um, had our new FS files in the earlier image. So let's see whether we can get this one or not. Yes. So still it is there. So it has successfully restored that VM instance along with all disks. So this is one of these particular use case where you are having multiple disks attached with your VM instance. You can use your custom image to create the VM instance along with all the disks. So let me delete this VM instance, and what we will do next, we will take a snapshot of the boot disk of this my VM1, and we'll see how it can restore a VM instance. And as well as we will see a couple of main features of this snapshot and how it works actually. So stay tuned and let this VM instance to be deleted. So find our VM instance got deleted. Now let us see how many disks are there. We can see there are 2 disks. Those are for my VM1. Now what we will do, we will take a snapshot. Maybe we can take a snapshot from here. We can click this create snapshot, or we can go to the snapshot section and we can create a snapshot from here as well. So what it will do, it will ask for the disk. So this is the non-boot disk and this is the boot disk of this my VM. So as I said, like snapshot can be taken from either of the disks. Okay. So if your VM instance are having n number of disks, so basically it is recommended to take the snapshot of each disk if those disks are really valuable or important for your VM instance to run. So here we are going to take the boot disk snapshot, and there are a couple of types of snapshot we can take, like snapshot, that's a regular one. We can take the instant snapshot. So instant snapshot is basically used for the rapid restoration. And there, if you check this one, if you want to take the instant snapshot, you cannot change the region. So our VM instance is basically on US Central 1. So if you take the normal snapshot, you can take it in any region. Maybe I can take it on Tokyo, but if I go ahead and take the instant snapshot, I cannot change the location. It is already fixed with US Central 1. So let me take the regular snapshot, and maybe we can keep it as regional, and we can keep it on US Central 1, and that's it. We can take the snapshot. We can create the snapshot over here. So let me pause the video and I'll come back when the snapshot is ready for you. Excellent. So our snapshot is taken. Now take a note that our snapshot is with 662.49 MB. And just note that we are not connected to that instance and we are not doing anything. Okay. I'm just going to take another snapshot in the same region and see what can be the size of that snapshot. That will help us to understand whether it is really incremental in nature or not. If the size gets reduced, please note that we are going to take the snapshot on US Central 1 zone, because earlier snapshot we took on US Central 1 zone. Our VM instance is in US Central 1 zone. So I'm just creating a second snapshot in the US Central 1 region. So as I was saying, like, if the snapshot size got reduced, if it is not 662.49 MB, then we can come to the point that yes, the snapshot is basically incremental in nature. So let me pause my video and I'll come back when my snapshot 2 is ready. So you can see my snapshot 2 is done, and you just see it's just only 6 MB in size. That is basically awesome because there is no change. It just took some header and it just, it's done with 6 MB of data. So let me create another snapshot, but this time, let me keep the region. I need to take this my VM1 because that's the um, boot disk, and let me take it on Hong Kong. Okay, so this time on new region and new zone, we are going to take it. So let me create this snapshot and we'll see how much size it is there for Hong Kong. So let me pause my video. I'll come back when the snapshot is ready. Well, my snapshot 3 is taken. Now see the size is 662.49 MB. That's exactly the same size of snapshot 1 that we took on US Central 1 region the first time. So what happened? Why it did not behave like the incremental one? The reason behind is that we have chosen a different location. So it's a new location, so it will start from the beginning. And if I take a next snapshot in Asia East 2 region, then it will take only 6 MB for that snapshot. So this is how it actually behaves in the when we choose the location, and then it will start taking the snapshot incrementally in the same region. But if we change region, it starts from scratch. So this is excellent. Now, another feature we can notice for the snapshot backup, what happens if we delete the mother snapshot in US Central 1 region? So let me do that. Let me delete the snapshot. So what do you think? Like, I mean, what about if we want to restore if we want to restore the VM instance from this particular snapshot, snapshot 2, because it is having only 6 MB of data, whether it can able to restore the VM instance from these backup image or not. So let us first delete the uh, full backup of this US Central 1 region. So let me delete that. Okay, so it is now deleted. So let me pause my video and see snapshot 1 is being deleted. We are having snapshot 2 and snapshot 3 in two different regions. So I will come back when my snapshot is deleted. So you can see when the snapshot 1 got deleted, it actually copied the data into snapshot 2, and then the snapshot 1 got deleted. So this is how it manages. So now if I go ahead and take this one to restore the database, restore the VM instance, it will able to do that without having any issue. So how we can actually create the VM instance from these disks. So let's uh, take a look on that. So if I go to the VM instance dashboard, and if I create a instance, and if I change the boot disk, and if I go to snapshot tab, we can see there is option for snapshot 2 and snapshot 3. As I said, snapshot 2 is on US Central 1 region, snapshot 3 is in Tokyo region, but that doesn't mean whether you are choosing the snapshot from Iowa or Tokyo, it can create the virtual machine from that image. So if I select that one, and if I go ahead and click create, it will create the VM instance from the boot disk. So let it create this instance, and when it is ready, I will come back. Let me pause my video for now. So excellent. So it could able to store the VM instance from the snapshot 2. And now let us connect to Snapshot to VM instance. So for that, what I need to do, I need to check first our list of VM instances in our project. So right now we can see that we are having this um, machine ready for us. Now this machine name is different, so I'm going to delete this one and I'm going to put this instance one image, and this is also the central one. So something is wrong here. Let me type this command instead of taking it from history. So it is right now connecting to this VM instance, and it is connected. Let me clear the screen. Let me see what are the files are there. So see, hello world file is restored from the image. So that's excellent. But what about the disk? Unfortunately, we are having only one disk because we actually took the snapshot of the boot disk only. We did not took the snapshot from the non-boot disk. So only boot disk got restored in this VM. So that's it for the uh, snapshot backups. Now we will see what exactly the custom disk image backup is. So let's stay tuned. Well, before that, as usual, I'm just going to delete this particular instance, okay, so that it will not get charged unnecessarily in my account. And then we will go to the disk section and we can see there is a section called image. If you click that image, you will see lot of public images are available over here. So you can see almost 309 public images are available for you, and you can take any of them, just like deep learning for the machine learning purpose. If you want to create any VM, you can take these public images for you. Even you can see there are lots of images got deprecated, and if you see the list of deprecated images as well, the list will go to 13,867. So exactly what we are going to do, we are going to take image of our disk. So here again, it doesn't matter whether it is boot disk or non-boot disk. You can create an image of any of the disk, and if it is a boot disk, you can use that image to build a brand new VM instance. So the problem is that if you select a boot disk, and if your VM instance is up and running, it is not recommended to create an instance, create an image of that instance. Rather, it is asking to stop this particular VM instance and then take an image. And as I said, like, I mean, it is not incremental in nature. So if you want to keep the instance running, which is not recommended, then it is not going to take the guarantee that the instance will be having the corrupted files or not, because there may be read-write operation keep on going. Okay. So this is the disclaimer that TCP is putting for creating an image for a running instance. Now, you need to select the region and the location of that VM instance image that we are going to take. So if you click the create, it will start taking the image of the running VM instance, and you can see your custom image is going to be there in the first list, and then all the public images are visible after that. So now you can see the created by section. You can see your project ID. This is the project ID. If you go to this place, you can see the project ID is this. And similarly, this public image was created by Debian project. And like on, there are so many uh, vendors are there. Those are actually provided those images. So our machine image, this image is actually ready. And actually, you can use that image to create the VM instance. And it is just like same like the um, snapshot image restoration. So what you need to do, you need to uh, create a VM instance, brand new VM instance, and there in the boot disk section, you need to choose your image, existing image. So that would be our custom image, and you can see our image is there, and as well as you are having the snapshot that we took, the snapshot 2 and snapshot 3. So this is the exactly same way you can actually take take it on action to select the uh, image to have your VM instance uh, restored. So this is how we have learned how the three different ways we can take the backups and how we can restore the VM instance from those backups.
Thank you friends for watching this video. We from the Learning Light team congratulate you to complete this learning. In this lecture we have learnt what are custom image backups and disk snapshot and the major differences between them. In the next lecture we will learn about instance group and will play with it. Wish you all the best and good luck. Before leaving here, please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. We worked a lot to present you with such a thing. So, please encourage us by putting your comments in the comment section. If you have any doubt, please leave your concerns and we will reply with our best efforts. Have a nice day and see you in the next lecture.